Now, typically, when you think of an H&K handgun, you think an all-black polymer handgun that's no nonsense and pretty much straight down to business. But what you have here is an H&K that's outfitted with a two-tone stainless steel slide and a black polymer lower. And as far as stainless steel slides go, I have not seen a better two-tone polymer handgun than this H&K USP Compact. I'm sorry, I have to say it. This gun kind of encompasses a very utilitarian type ergonomic system in that this gun wasn't designed to be comfortable, where it feels plush in your hand and it just makes you feel oh so good. Its ergonomic design was supposed to be built to be just comfortable enough so that when you shoot, you can shoot it properly, not to evoke some type of deep sentimental feeling. Stippling, just even the very design of the handle, it's very basic and pretty much form meets function. And it's just comfortable enough so that when I shoot, I feel fine shooting it, I feel good shooting it, but it doesn't make me feel some type of way on an emotional level in terms of the comfort. Now, one of the biggest things that have been debated about the H&K, why people decide they love or hate H&Ks, is based on the trigger system. Now, this particular trigger system is your standard double action, single action trigger. Now, the complaints that some people have is that H&K triggers tend to feel like staple gun triggers. You have a heavy first pull, as in most double action, single actions. The gun cycles. You have a short reset, and this particular reset is really short, actually. And it kind of has the same type of reset, positive reset that a Glock has, if you hear it. Now, the sound is more positive, not the feeling, because when you do actually reset the trigger on this gun, you still kind of have a little mush here, and you quite can't really gauge where the trigger is going to break. A very first positive pull, which I like, and it's relatively smooth. It's not anything like a car or anything, but it is up there. And then with the reset, and you do get a little staging on the reset also, but for the most part, it's decent. Now let's take a look at some of the features that are on this handgun, because the H&K USP Compact is kind of a unique weapon system. Unlike most push-button magazine release, the one on the H&K is a push-down release, if you can see. And what you would do is you would push this down and release the magazine, just like that. Now, there are hordes of people who hate it, there are hordes of people who love it. From what I found, it's either you hate it or you love it. Also, another unique feature about this handgun is you can almost carry this gun just like you would carry a 1911, in that you can cock, as this safety lever here serves as not only a safety, but a decocker. So basically what that allows you to do is I can chamber around and lock it up, and now my gun is cocked and locked, and I can carry it just like a 1911. So people who are used to carrying 1911s and switch over to this platform will have no problems making that transition. And it'll lock the trigger, and you're good to go. And then from there, you can drop it down into single action mode, which would allow you to fire. Or, if you'd like to, drop it down, and that decocks the weapon. So kind of serves as two functions here. There's your safety and a decocker. I think that's pretty cool. Also, unlike most polymer frame weapons whose slide releases are, let's say, leave little to the imagination, the H&K utilizes a very prominent slide release, which when the gun is locked back, it doesn't take much effort, nor does it take much time to find it and drop the slide. And I have to give H&K props on that, because it makes running the gun and handling the gun and using the gun very efficient. See, this is outfitted with three dot sights. These are metal sights, so not the plastic sights that you usually get on a Glock. And these aren't night sights, which would typically come with this gun. You also have a recessed hammer. Unlike most that would have kind of like a bobtail on the back of the hammer that allows you to manipulate it manually. So you won't be able to do that on this particular. You do a takedown on this weapon really quickly. It's really easy to take this down. Just slide up, pop that off, trigger, and you got off here. You get a metal guide rod system. Unlike the Glock, which gives you plastic, you get a metal with this, and then that's your recoil buffer to minimize the recoil on the handgun. So this handgun conceals relatively well when outfitted with the right holster. Now, this is a Contact Infidel. I love this holster. And when outfitted with the Contact Infidel, this pretty much slips away and disappears just much like a Glock 19 would. So, though it seems bigger, though it seems a little bit heavier, this handgun does conceal relatively well for what it looks like it might not be able to do. At the end of the day, the H&K is, let's just be real, in the polymer world, it's the Ferrari of handguns. And you get exceptional quality. As far as aesthetics, you know, some people can't stand the two-tone, some people love it. Me personally, I like the two-tone. I don't own a two-tone firearm, but I do like this one, and they did it well, just because the quality of the finish is just so damn good. So that's the H&K USP Compact, chambered in 9mm.